This thing working? Okay. Hey VC, how's it going? Doing this video a little bit later than I wanted to, but at least I'm doing it. It's getting kind of dark outside, so not as good lighting. But got an update. I think I said in my last video I'd have one pretty soon, and I did. Nice stack of beautiful new vinyl. And so I guess we'll go ahead and get started. So let me adjust this a little bit so I can get these better in the picture. Okay, I got a kind of a little story about this stuff. So I have two batches of things. So first batch is stuff that I found. I discovered this website called All That Is Heavy. Don't know how I hadn't discovered it before, but I discovered it. That's a good thing. And all they sell is heavy stoner rock, doom metal kind of stuff, like Graveyard, Sword, all the bands that fit under that kind of genre. And there you have the CDs, the vinyl, some shirts and stuff. It's just a great site. And the prices are unbelievably great. You can find albums on there that you find on eBay for half the price, and there's deals and stuff. So gonna be making a lot more purchases from the site in the future. So anyway, I'll just start out with all the stuff I bought from that site. I ended up getting 6 albums for $100. So first one, this album is a band called Ape Skull. They are from Italy, I believe. Rome, Italy. Could be completely wrong, but if you don't know who they are. Now, all these bands that I listen to, they are very reminiscent of the 70s. They try and sound like Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, all that kind of stuff. This band actually sounds like it was recorded in 1970. I mean, this sounds like Toad, all those obscure psych rock bands like Toad, Leaf Hound, Bubble Puppy, all that kind of stuff that's real obscure, that you find the originals and it's like a $200, $300 record, even $1,000 record. This is what they sound like, and it sounds like it was literally recorded in the same age as those bands. And this one I actually bought because I saw the cover and I was like, well, that looks interesting. So I went on YouTube, listened to the first 10 seconds of the first song and said, I'm buying it. So it's awesome. Great, great record. And it was very cheap. And like, look at these guys. I mean, doesn't that just look like a psych band? Heavy psych band. Alright, so moving on. This is the main reason I bought all this stuff. They had a sale. 2 for 1. Elder. First 2 Elder records, and you can't find these on eBay or Amazon. They're over $90. I got both of these for $30 or $40. I can't remember. There's a story about it. So they had, I don't think the sale's going on any longer, but the sale was, you could either get the standard black vinyl or the colored vinyl. The black vinyl was obviously cheaper, so I ended up going with the colored vinyl, because what happened was I got the black vinyl, had it in my cart. It's $90, the $90 or so dollars for the order, and if you get $100, shipping is free. So I went ahead and got the color vinyl, and it ended up being cheaper for my entire order. So that's why I got the color vinyl. And I showed that when I was like green and black marble mixed or clear. These albums are awesome. They're not as popular as a lot of the other bands in this genre, but I mean, their albums, they have 3 albums and an EP. All of it is gold. So there's that one, and then Also have Dead Root Stirring, which is their second one. My favorite album is their third record, which I don't have on vinyl. But these two are awesome as well. And this one is on brown black marble, or gold. Gold, brownish goldish gold black marble. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So I got those for a great price. And I'm gonna put these in the sleeve so I don't have to do it all again. So moving on, this next one was in the sale section, and this one was kind of just a buy. I just bought it on sale, but I would pay full price for this. This was half off, so it was $15. So it's normally $30. High on Fire, the art of self-defense, their first record. And this is the repress on Southern Lord from 2012. This is the black edition. Got this for $15. It's got an awesome texture. This thing is really heavy. 2-disc vinyl. Check this out. It's got this huge booklet of like 20-something pages in here of the band. I mean, it's beautiful the way they did the packaging on this album. And it sounds great too. And it's nice, 180 gram vinyl. $15. Brand new. I mean, if you like this kind of music, you need to check this site out. It's called allthatisheavy.com. And you will not be disappointed. And I still have some more albums to come from this purchase once I get this back in here. This next one was another album that I just saw the cover and was like, well, that looks interesting. Let me go listen to it on YouTube. First 10 seconds, I had to buy it. Old Man's Will. And this album's called, I think this is their first self-titled. And this is on Easy Rider Records now, Riding Easy Records. I think this is the orange, but this is awesome as well. I mean, in the back it's got file under 70s rock, blues, rock, hard rock. I mean, it's more of an obscure band in that kind of genre, and it's excellent, like all the stuff. So if you like Led Zeppelin kind of stuff, or Graveyard, the newer stuff, get this album. It was cheap as well. I think this was in the sale as well. Can't remember how much I paid for it, but great price on it as well. And the last one this is an album I've been wanting a while. Vid Under. I don't really remember. I want to say they're from Sweden. I could be wrong. They, to me, are Graveyard's little brother. They sound a whole lot like Graveyard. Not as good, but still a fantastic record. And, I mean, you can't go wrong. So that's that whole purchase. The next thing is a pre-order I got. Was very excited about it. It was a great price as well. Now it's going for some money on eBay. Double of what it cost. And it is the recent reissues of Pentagrams' First Day Seer. So this is the most expensive package you could get. It was like $45. I mean, it came with 2 albums. This one, the other one, and it came with a 7-inch. Let me unpack these a little bit. They're remastered, and this is the limited. This was only limited to 200 copies on this specific color. And it is army green and white. This kind of splatter in the middle. Pretty cool. And I was so happy. This is one of my favorite bands for them to finally reissue this, because I didn't original, or I guess I don't remember what year this came out, but copies of this were not cheap. And then the second one, which has a cool color too. This is a 2-disc set. This has white, or not white, green and kind of purple, the white splatter. And it is such a cool piece of vinyl to look at. And then lastly, it came with the Macabre single. This is when the band changed their name to Macabre for a brief time and recorded 2 songs. It's got the whole kind of history in a paragraph right on the back, and evidently was a really rare recording, and I think this is the first time it's been its actual official release. So pretty cool. So that's all I got this week. It's pretty awesome finds. So hope to see you guys again.